Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Time Survivors. So, I think we're probably almost done with the current state of the demo, but I was reassured by the devs that there's still something that I have to unlock just past where I last ended up. So, let's see if we can reach that today. I'm gonna try my best, even though it's not gone well. And they also said that the Stone Age area of map that I unlocked last time is not available in the demo yet, so that's good information to know. So no reason to try for that. Uh, Again, you can see the mouse. I'm using that with the right analog stick. They mentioned something about that not supposed to be able to happen, or what some software that I use to that. At the moment, I completely disabled all other software that I have to control the controller. So maybe it's just a PS5 controller thing. Let me see. Yeah, I can even use the touchpad to control the mouse, and nothing else affects it. The right analog, the left analog stick does nothing in this menu, but I can use the mouse effect. So that's still perfect. So let's see. I've got a 1500. I'm gonna focus a little bit. Maybe I should focus on armor just to survive, since I said I need to get a little bit further, or just health. How much does the health give me again? So I need to use the right analog stick also to click. It's a little bit strange, but I don't mind it. Just need to know about it. That's the only thing. So it gives me a little bit more. I think the armor is probably going to. Oh no, it's only plus 0.3. Okay, so and movement speed is 1%, right? Yeah. Let's go for the armor. Why not? One armor. Okay, so how do I buy it? I have to use the right analog, press the right analog stick once again, and then use it to click. Then play the beta. So, am I going to play with Cleo? Am I going to play with Abe? Let's try Abe once again. So I probably can unlock him. I'm not sure if I can unlock Cleo in this version of the demo, since the giant scarabs sound like something that's from the Stone Age. He, on the other hand, looks definitely like he's from the Stone Age. But you need to complete the Dark Age to do that. So let's go for Honest Abe. Continue. There we go. Use our little maces. That's a little, the gigantic. And just go straight in. Gonna need a little bit of movement speed since Abe is very slow and some of these enemies can outrun me from the start. Still something new about this. Okay, so am I gonna go power? I feel I'm gonna go strength. Did I take strength? Yes, I did take strength. Oh, that tree being solid. It's obviously something I should have paid attention to. Telescope, bigger shots, bigger impact, bigger weapon size boost. Sounds good. The bigger the better, right? Size does matter. Okay, I'm obviously gonna go amoeba. Still seems like the best way to kill Cerberus. Cerberus. I wonder how effective the slingshot actually is. I didn't check his damage stat the last time I used him. Maybe that's the secret. Just get a lot of ammo for him. Get me some cash. Cash, money, gold. Still need to improve the size of my amoeba a lot. Barely gonna hit anything in its current state. But that's one of those things that can get out of hand pretty quickly. Obviously I'm gonna take the iron balls. Extra ammo just means more damage. Now the final upgrade is gonna be the thing that I'm gonna have to be careful about. Let's upgrade my flail a little bit. Tesla coil seems like a no-brainer. The weapon speed boost can be. See, that can be the final one. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna take Tesla coil and blind some people again. Take more ammo. There we go. Little skulls. So I take it those little orange skulls don't drop. Let me just think. What are the possible other upgrades that I can use that would be more beneficial than gem catcher? Probably the speed, right? That's the only thing that I can think about that I probably need when playing as Abe. Well, as much as I love gem catcher, it does give me a lot more upgrades, but other than that, not much else. See, that's where the weapon fusion thing will usually come in games like other survivor games, because it makes more space in your inventory to pick up other stuff. Let's go more amoeba. It's nice to kill these little rats, and rats as the first enemy to fight in the game is like gaming rule number one. Look at all the Final Fantasies and all those type of RPGs. The first enemy you usually fight is a rat or a slime. Flail, strength. Let's go one more flail. Even though the strength is probably handy, but 10% at this level, it's not that much. Just getting one extra flail out seems more important. Still making up my mind if I want to go speed with Abe. Because the first upgrade with the speed is nice. It's full 10%, but every upgrade after that is only 1% more. And 1% at this level is pretty bad. If it was 5% extra every level, that would have been nice. I mean, the 1%, but 10% would probably make me move normal, since he has the... Let me see, is there a way to check the stats? Yes. So let's see, speed is movement speed. No, so even maxed upgrade is still not going to move at 100%, which is pretty terrible. Pretty terrible. I probably shouldn't have taken Abe now that I think about it. Because Claire doesn't have any negative effects. She only has some base stats and some good effects. But her starter weapon is the boomerang, which is still pretty terrible. So that's the only reason I took Abe. And just playing as Abraham Lincoln is good. Okay, so now we got our final weapon. The damaging in ice is pretty nice, but have I even fully upgraded the ice orb? I'm not sure. Oh, I forgot, it starts with a lot of ammo, so immediately ice orb is a lot less useless than it usually is. It is still rotating pretty slowly, but that does get upgraded with a level up, so let's see if I can slow the white rat. Oh, I mean a white rabbit. I'm doing a lot of damage against him. There we go, one new chest. Some money. You know what? No. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, yes. I'm gonna take the movement. Even getting to 90%, 93% is better than nothing. As I said, I know it's terribly slow still. So, a 10% size boost or a 20% size boost, I think at the moment it's still a no-brainer. I'm not sure also if that weapon size boost affects the ice orbs, because that looked like the normal size, but maybe it's just my imagination. Amoeba. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Why is it again plus 10? Why is it again plus 10? Let's check. 99? Okay. Okay, maybe something changed. Maybe this is worth it. Maybe I made a right choice. Having a speedy Abe is pretty good. Let's get some more ice orbs out. Again, only that I rotate a little bit faster, but the fact that they expire also gets on my nerve a little bit. Especially since this game spawns way more enemies than other survivor likes. Except when you play the endless modes. Get my Tesla coil doing a little bit more damage. Because if the circles, the ice orbs, they strike one of those batches of fast rats, that golden rats or golden skulls, I mean, then they're going to be expired almost immediately. They eat way too many enemies. But let's keep upgrading it. Now they're moving faster. And they are increasing in size. I did not want to pick up that apple there. But yes, I'm finally getting some time to record another episode. So for anyone wondering why it took a little while. Weekends, it's quite busy here, so I don't get a lot of time to record. And now our load shedding, if you don't know load shedding, it's basically our running power outages or blackouts that we have in this stupid country we live in. We have power outages, 3 times a day, sometimes for 4 hours, or mostly for 2 hours at a time, but sometimes for 4 hours at a time. And it moves ahead of time every couple of days. So usually we had it from 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. When I started recording this series, and now it's at midnight to 2 a.m. or like last night, midnight to 4 a.m. And yeah, that takes up a lot of my recording time usually. That's the only time this house is quiet. So now I have to record earlier, but there might be a lot of background noise affecting this. Anyway, I got another movement speed, so let's check out my movement speed. Okay, so it does increase, not a full 10%, but 10% of what my base was. Which, you know what, I'm gonna max it out, which gets me excited. Now movement speed is working like it should. Look at this speedy Abe. Finally I can outrun these skulls. So I take everything back that I said about movement speed in this game being bad. And get myself some speediness. I put on some nice sneakers and now he's running around. So, ice orb, let's try to max it out, see what a full level ice orb gets me. But probably I have maxed it out already, I've just forgotten, but maybe not. See, this stage where there's not a lot of enemy spawning is a little bit weary, and then you get just after this, then enemies spawn non-stop for hours. That feel like hours. So my amoeba is level 5. I should probably get that also up a little bit further if I'm going to take on Cerberus, which should appear pretty soon. There we go, one more. Ask and you shall receive. And I do like the gargoyles being some sort of blockage in some of these enemies. And these guys also just nice experience. They don't do a lot of, well, they probably do a lot of damage if I touch them, but they're not scary. Easy to dodge. They're very slow. Well, maybe they just feel slow because I'm speedy at the moment, but More ammo. Look at my ice orbs go. I'm trying to see how many times the ice orb can hit an enemy. It looks like about 3 or 4 times. Then they disappear. Let's go one more amoeba, because Cerberus should be showing his minions pretty soon now. There's... yeah, okay, now I know it's really soon, because once these double white rabbits appear, it's usually within a minute. Okay, this ice orb is stretched for some reason. I think that's probably something they also need to fix, because there's a lot of text in the level 6 ice orb, so that stretches the image of it also. But enemy traversal, so 10 more enemies before it disappears. Ah, there we go. So far all my spinach upgrades has been... more movement speed. All my spinach upgrades have been from box pickups. Here comes the wolves, so that means the big bad doggies are coming right after it. And there's level 8 amoeba. Now I'm ready. Especially in this area. I love this area when it comes to fighting Cerberus. But something I have noticed is this map is pretty huge, and there's different like biomes and stuff. Well, it feels like it at least. Let's get ice orb a little bit longer. Add some cooldown. I might get it up almost permanently. Enemy traversal, 10 more and size increase. Sounds good. Yeah, that's getting pretty big already. Ah, here comes the big doggy. Come on, walk in that, please. I need to take some damage. Oh, I'm taking a lot of damage. Maybe go down. I think it's easier to dodge. Increase my weapon size. Get bigger amoebas out. Finish him pretty quickly. There we go. I think that's the fastest I could have made. It is a shame that it doesn't drop another loot box, but that's not needed. Apparently it's just a mini boss. So there should be another big bad boss coming. Probably at 20 minutes, maybe a little bit longer. Let's increase the size of everything. There's still some really scary enemies ahead that I remember from last run, or last time. And these barbarian guys. Increase the weapon size boost even more. So at the moment our ice orbs are doing a lot of damage. We're taking out loads of enemies. It would be nice to get my Tesla coil also out. Another question, does the Tesla coil... is the Tesla coil affected by the weapon size boost? Because it does have a size increase, but you don't see it really. It's only like the area it blasts, basically. So let's see if we can watch it with these robots. It doesn't seem like it, but again, these enemies might just be stronger. But they don't get one hit by the lightning. Let's get some more size increase by 100%. See, now you can see the blast, the knockback of it. That's a massive knockback. But look at them flying all over. That's probably going to be dangerous for me if I get too close to these guys. But let's increase their size boost even more. Here's the body of the doggy. Now we do know there's still 2 coming. I think that's the last person who died last time. Get my Tesla coil to max. Might as well. Now please give me some healing. Oh, well, I'm finishing straight with the upgrades. Final straight. So, Terminators, still here. Get out. Ah, flail. Oh, okay, so flail is the only thing we have left to upgrade. And that's going to happen pretty quickly. There we go. Final level of flail. So now I'm just leveling. I want to see. I'm going to check my health. Nope, I don't seem to get a health boost or anything. Let me just check my max health. It's 109. It's still 109, so they are. So I don't see any benefit for leveling further, which is a shame. I am healing though, but that's probably the passive regeneration I have, which I've forgotten about. I forgot that that's a thing. But look at how easy I take these guys out now. I think I've got a pretty strong build going at the moment. A lot of XP here, as I said, probably useless. Not entirely sure. 3 rats. Still also useless since they can only give me money. Gold. All 3 of these chests. Unfortunate, but not the end of the world. This is also a demo, so there's probably a lot of items still lacking. And this also the start, you unlock more items further on, and I'm sure you're gonna unlock more weapon slots and stuff also as you go on, which makes 100% sense in this case. But the first level being this long, it might also just be for the demo, but the first level being this long, and there's so much time where you don't get any benefit to the extra experience. Let me see, let me check the gold. Maybe you get gold for a level up. It did look like I got 100 gold there for a level up. That would also be pretty good. You know what, that's actually almost fine. Health would be nice, but getting gold is certainly a second best option. Okay, so here comes the eagles. They're pretty scary. They do a lot of damage and take quite a few hits. I do like the lightning scattering them apart, but I'm kind of tempted to just stand here. So let's check. I'm gonna try and get some experience to level up. Let's see, 4986. It's gonna be 5086. 5086. Okay, so you get 100 gold every time you level up. That's nice. It's at least not nothing. There we go. So the mystery is solved. So let's continue. We've got the Red Skull area. Oh. This is dangerous. But I think my amiibos are doing more damage than is needed. Yeah, you can see already they're doing area outside of their damage outside of their visible area. But it's still no problem. They don't drop experience, but again, there's no real experience needed this far in the game. The little money that I get, it's only beneficial afterwards. So. I'm liking what's happening right here. It's so satisfying watching the flails going right through all the enemies and taking them out. So now it's just a wait. I'm not sure, I didn't pay attention when the Cerberus, the second batch of Cerberus came. I think it's probably 17 minutes. Or was it 18? No, it was something happened at 40. I'm not sure what. Ah, here they come. Okay, never mind. So they do come in probably at 15 minutes. It just took a while to spawn. Now, I do have to remember I can still die pretty quickly. I'm not invincible when it comes to damage. I did take out that Cerberus pretty quickly though. Got another loot box. This guy just decided to clip through everything, and he killed me. He's gone invisible and just clipped through everything and then just one-shot me. Well, that's something that happened. Okay, so let's see how much damage the ice orbs do. The flails actually did the least amount of damage, but unfortunately that's a starting weapon, so there's nothing I can do about that. But the amoeba, the ice orb, and the Tesla coil doing most of the damage. And the rest, I think that's a pretty good build though. Probably gonna stick with it again, but this time, hopefully there's not gonna be any cheaty Cerberus clipping through buildings and spawning invisibly onto me. So let's do one more run. As I said, I'm kind of curious what happens after that, and since these guys don't allow me to have any fun, I'm gonna have to find out by myself. Cooldowns should be nice, but I'm gonna stick with the armor. Why? Oh, I have to press this button, I forgot. And so that should be fine, and let's give myself a little bit movement, maybe? Let's just get more movement out also. Yeah, that's fine. I see. There's a lot of stuff still to unlock. I wonder if that's just for show, just to get it onto the page. Just to not leave it barren, because look at these are a lot of characters also still to unlock, but obviously we know these are the only characters available. I'm gonna go with Abe once again, just because then I start with the flails and I'm not stuck with the boomerangs. And the flails are good for keeping enemies away. So once more into the fray. I can stay away from the golden skulls. They don't drop experience, so they're just a chance to get hurt for no reason. Maybe they drop something if you kill every single one of them. I mean, what? There's like the Galaga games usually that do that. There's special enemies that you kill and you get an upgrade if you kill every single one. Otherwise, they just fly away. But maybe I'm also thinking of more advanced stuff that definitely is not in the game. Come on, give me... Yes, ice orbs. Yeah, let's... What did I just pick? I picked spinach. Well, I was going to take spinach anyway. I don't want any one of these. So... Oh. Damn it, rats. Rats. The rats got me. So did I take the weapon speed boot last time? I don't think I did. No, I took the area and the ammo. But now I'm stuck with this. And I don't want any of this. So let's take the speed boost then. So that's the problem with still no reroll. It's possible that's something that I'm gonna unlock. But at this point it kind of, you can't really try for a build unless you get really lucky. Like this, I'm got these two again and I don't want it. So now I'm stuck with the gem catcher or the crossbow. Let's just take the crossbow. I'm kind of tempted to just restart the run. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Those are terrible. No, that's not something the devs want to hear, but they are terrible. Come on, menu. So I still have to control the mouse with this, unfortunately. Go back to Abe, and hopefully I get something that's actually useful. Killing some rats. Killing some rats. Nice. Okay, golden goblet. I've never taken the golden goblet, so that might be worth it just to see if there's an unlock for getting max level of that. You know what? I'm gonna test that, even though I want both of these weapons. I want both of these. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna take the weapons first. Just so I can survive a little bit longer. I'm not gonna get the Golden Goblet max level out if I stay weak. Ice Orb. Damage that freezes nearby enemies. Yeah, let's just take it because again, the rest of them seems pretty bad. Let's take Ice Orb, level 2. Now, unfortunately, I don't have the max ammo upgrade already, but I do get this. And I do need speed. Immediately. Oh, I'm already feeling way too slow. Yeah, let's go. Let's fight under the lights. They are solid, right? Yeah, solid. This can also be a nice place to fight Cerberus. They should be able to pass through this, but I can run around, kind of kite them. But for other enemies, it's just getting in the way. Well, bad, and bad. Spinach is nice. This is nice. I'm gonna take this one. Let's see if the damage increase or the heat rate increase is more important. Yeah, now see, now I'm not getting the chalice. Amoeba, thank you. Just get it in my weapon stack. Oh, no. Let's take the sling. See if we can figure something out with it. Amoeba, thank you. And why not just hit the little guy in front of me? I wonder also if it's by design choice that some of these white rats just walk in a diagonal line and some of them chase you. Because that one is a little irritating to walk after him, but it's also smart because it gets you out of a camping place like I was just at. Having to run after him for that little bit of treasure. Oh, yeah, I can take that apple. I did have some damage against me, so. Ice Orb. So I still need movement, and I still want size, and I want the thing. So am I going to sacrifice? Oh no, I got the size rate. Yeah, so I can take movement, and I can take the ammo. I can take movement, so that's one of them done. So I'm about the same speed as the skulls right now. I think I'm maybe like a little bit slower. And the problem is they can also turn on a dime, so that's dangerous. Let's get one more flail out. And now I still need the ammo increase, so I need the leaded balls or the steel balls. Get another flail out. Ooh. Dangerous, dangerous. Here we go. Nice. So let's continue. I'm collecting as much XP as I can. I'm taking chances running through these. There we go, iron balls. Okay, so I was right. Not steel balls, iron balls. That's my nickname in middle school. We don't even have middle schools in our country, so only primary schools and high schools. So any one of these is beneficial further. I've got all the upgrades I need, except I didn't want a slingshot, but we'll see. Maybe the increased weapon speed with a slingshot is pretty handy. But I will go for ice orbs for now. It is pretty handy to get them upgraded quickly. I also need to upgrade Amoeba before Cerberus gets here, but Still about 4 minutes away. And I wonder how the slingshot is going to do against Cerberus. I want to see how much damage they do. Let's get more ammo out. I only do 14 damage, unfortunately. Ooh, this is hell, this is hell. Oh god, I'm supposed to get out of here when these guys appear. Get over here. Amoeba. Another ammo for that. Getting as many amoebas on the ground as soon as possible is pretty good. So this increases the size. I'm gonna take a little bit more movement speed just so I can outrun most of these enemies. Let's see, ice orb. Yeah, as I said, might as well go for max level in ice orb and amoeba as soon as possible. Max level flail is nice, but it doesn't do as much damage as the rest of them. Let's take a weapon speed boost. Let's see. Let me just see what's my weapon speed at the moment. Weapon size boost is incredible. Weapon speed boost is still less than 100, or less than 0%. So still not even normal. And also, now that I think about it, weapon speed is a little bit vague. The description is that the speed at which they fly. Like the orbs, my orb seems to move very quickly. Or is it the not the... Yeah, it does seem like a faster weapon, faster kill. So I was thinking this is going to be weapon cooldown, but that's not what it means, is it? This just means how fast they fly. Makes it a little less useful, but the slingshots are slow, so that it might be pretty good with it. Let's get my amoeba up. Amoeba. There's the weapon speed boost anyway, so let me see, now it is 4%. Nice. And by nice I mean not so nice, but it's still better than nothing. Still better than no weapon speed. Look at them, they're moving very quickly. Size boost, also pretty nice. Let's get my sling leveled up. There's no piercing on the sling rocks, right? I'm not sure because it never hits anything. No, there is not. It's unfortunate that it's so inaccurate, but that's unfortunately the problem also with it being that slow. It aims at something that is at one spot when it starts shooting, but is a long time gone. There we go, level 8. So my amoebas are done and ready for Cerberus. Cerberus number 1 at least. And I am shooting like a shotgun of slingshot bullets at the moment, or rocks. You're gonna need a catapult to shoot like that, unfortunately. I just noticed. Hey, hold out his hand when he shoots. Or it's just part of the animation. Yeah, he holds out his hands when he shoots the slingshot bullets. Ooh, those guys died. And now I could see that it did not drop anything if you kill anything, so all of them. So that theory was busted. More skilly dudes, sure, why not? Might as well get these done. These guys, as I said, I like this area. It's a lot of enemies and not a lot of danger really. So more cooldown on the sling, more damage, ammo. Let's go for this thing first. Although the size probably would have been important for the amoeba. And I'll do through my little winter orbs. It's still a little bit slow. There we go, ice orb. Then enemy traversal. This is one of the big upgrades. Just staying out longer and taking out so many more enemies. Important. See, it's about I think a 1 second cooldown before it starts again, which is nice. So maybe it is a cooldown. Maybe I'm insane. Maybe the devs can let me know. We'll find out. Sling, level 4 or weapon speed. Let's go for the sling. Just increase its size. Although again it doesn't pierce, so does size really matter in this case? I'm not entirely sure. Get more sling, and that's 2 levels of sling right from that upgrade, or from that double kill there. Here comes the wolves. Size boost. Ooh, am I gonna go for the sling? Let's go for the weapon size boost just to quickly, quicker take out Cerberus. I said there was a speed kill the previous one, but he is still dangerous, as you can see by the glitchy one that spawned right onto me after being invisible. More ammo for that, or size? Yeah, let's go just more size. More size, more good. As I said. The bigger, the better. Let's hope everything works out. And I can actually get past those 2 Cerberuses this time. Cerberi, whatever you want to call them. Movement speed, weapon size, let's go. Let's go, weapons. Weapon size, level 5. I think that's a max level. Again, just having a little indicator that it's max size would be nice, but that's not that important. So let's go sling. Here he comes. Hey, big doggy. Please die. Please die quicker. Oh, I still hate that. This amoebas overlay the fireballs. That's so dangerous. Now the slingshots are shooting everything but Cerberus. Is that okay? There we go. That part's done. Oh, again, that thing is very, very handy. I'm kind of tempted. I don't know if it's going to disappear, but I'm kind of tempted to save it for the double Cerberus. So I will. I'm going to see if I can without accidentally picking it up. Because this time I still have quite a few things to upgrade. So let's go. Weapon speed. So yeah, it does seem to make all of my weapons move faster. So not the cooldown. Maybe it's both. Maybe it's both. No, the ice orbs now still seems like 1 second. Maybe a little less than 1 second cooldown. There's obviously an easy way to check. Let's see if there's a cooldown stat. Weapon duration boost, weapon recovery boost. So the recovery boost, I take it, is the cooldown. And it is up at the moment, but I'm not sure that's affected by any of the upgrades I got. I think that's affected by the bonuses I bought, you know, before the match. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Here we go, Terminators. So I don't have the lightning this time, which is a little bit of a shame. Because that they do scatter these enemies, make a little bit more space for me to run through. But the flail also does that. Not as long distance, but so I'm gonna move a lot slower. But I do, as you can see, knock them back far enough to actually be able to move through. If I didn't have any of those, I'm not sure how I'm gonna get out of this. Because again, you can see the winter orbs expire pretty quickly in these guys. I still think the final level of the the ice orbs should probably be infinite penetration or something. I know there's a couple of games. One of them I have to record a video of probably today. That makes most of the weapons upgrades fine, but then the final level of it upgrades it a lot better. It gives like a bonus attribute or bonus effect that makes it worth getting certain levels, even though some of them, as the basic levels, are pretty bad, but then the final level makes it worth to upgrade all the way to the end. But as I said, I will bring a video out on that game, hopefully today, hopefully in this week still. I'll see how everything works out. But even that game has some problems, so you can see already. This time I'm struggling taking out these guys. So I'm not doing nearly as much damage. And the lightning is not blast. Oh, I accidentally picked that up. That's bad. That's really, 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 really bad. Not bad for getting out of this problem here, but bad for my plan against Cerberus. Okay, let's just get through here and just kill these guys. Give me my little extra money that I can get. There we go. That was a lot of extra boxes there. Again, I already almost have 5,000 gold. Without having that chalice. Okay, so now it's a little bit of stillness before the eagles come, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to take out the eagles without the lightning. We'll find out sooner rather than later, probably. Because if I can't take out the eagles, we're gonna have a problem. Here they come. I still freeze them, but as I said, the ice orbs run out way too quickly, and then the cooldown is very, really bad. Okay, the magnet's nice. Let's see how much gold I get from collecting everything. Actually, only a single level. So I've either been picking up all the experience pretty well, or... Oh, I got hit there. I was saving this apple for later, but apparently that eagle had other ideas. Oh, there's another apple here. I kind of want to explore now also because I want another one of those video cards. And that's the only thing I can explain is either a video card or a sound card. That thing there that makes you attack incredibly fast. Another little apple here, thank you. Okay, so these guys are here now and the eagles are still on screen. Which is not ideal. Oh god, oh god. This is getting scary. I have to, as I said, explore, because I kind of need to find that. So the eagles are a little bit too strong for me, but they're also slower than I am. Nice. I have to say, probably the bitrate of my video is going to be terrible with this area, but that's fine. I do have my bitrate pretty high, and I am getting a little bit of frame drop right there. Let's just stand still and it looks probably a little bit better. So these guys are fine. Now the eagles are here. Still, let's see if I can take them out through the wall. Or they're also going to glitch through. Like that one. Cerberus. It might be anti-cheese thing that I put in, where you can or they start clipping through buildings if they get stuck for too long. But unfortunately, as I said, it turned invisible and then just spawn onto me. Oh yeah, they come. Now the question is, are they stronger than the first one, or do they have the same amount of HP? Well, one is done. Oh shit. Oh, let's outkite him. No, he's done, he's done. Here comes another white rabbit also. Nice. I say nice and then I almost die. The eagles are just too strong, man. Just too strong. The thing is that it's not just strong, they're also pretty quick and big. So it's a trifecta of difficult to dodge. And now I'm stuck here. I don't think I'm gonna get out of this. Look at this. Even the amoebas are disappearing instantly, and now the eagles got through. Yeah, no, that's kind of impossible to dodge that. I think with the previous build I could have made it if that the Cerberus didn't get me. So, but let's see. We're gonna have load shedding in 50 minutes, so I'm probably gonna end the video here and maybe record one right after it again. But let's see. Time survived 70 minutes. Yeah, I just made it. So this time the flail got way more damage done, and the ice orbs not as much, so that's strange. The sling got almost nothing, so that is just a bad weapon. Amoeba obviously got the most damage done, but anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe, and remember to come back for the next video. Why not? I mean, it's pretty good. I'm still enjoying this game a lot, even though it's only a demo. Anyway, see you guys in tomorrow or whenever's video. Goodbye.